Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the clutter in your life? Are you ready to make a change? Welcome to the world of minimalism, a philosophy that's not just about having less, but about making room for more of what matters. Imagine a life less stifled by clutter, a life where you can breathe easy, knowing that everything you own serves a purpose. That's the beauty of minimalism. It's about finding freedom, valuing quality over quantity, and most importantly, seeking happiness from within. In the coming year, 2024, we're going to dive into 10 life-changing minimalist rules. These aren't just arbitrary guidelines, but thoughtful practices that encourage intentionality, gratitude, and simplicity. Each rule is a stepping stone towards a more mindful and fulfilling life. So ask yourself, are you ready to declutter not just your surroundings, but your mind and soul as well? So are you ready to embark on this minimalist journey with us? Rule number 1, declutter regularly. In our lives, clutter can manifest in many forms. It's the piles of paper on your desk, the unread emails in your inbox, the unused items in your closet. But it's not just physical. Clutter can also be mental, like the worry that keeps you up at night or the fear that stops you from pursuing your dreams. To declutter, start small. Choose a single area or task and focus on that. Maybe it's your desk, your email, or that drawer you've been avoiding. Get rid of what you don't need, organize what you do, and experience the satisfaction of clearing away the clutter. Decluttering isn't just about tidying up. It's about creating space in your life for the things that truly matter. It's about reducing stress and increasing focus. It's about living a more organized, intentional life. Remember, decluttering is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. The second rule is to prioritize quality over quantity. This adage rings true in all aspects of life, from the tangible to the intangible. Let's break it down. In terms of possessions, it's about having fewer but better things. Opt for a well-crafted chair that will stand the test of time over a dozen flimsy ones. This mindset not only reduces clutter, but also cultivates an appreciation for craftsmanship and durability. In the realm of relationships, it's about depth, not breadth. It's better to have a few meaningful relationships than a multitude of superficial ones. These deep connections nourish the soul and enrich our lives in ways that quantity simply can't. As for commitments, it's about doing less but doing it well. Rather than spreading ourselves thin across multiple tasks, let's focus our energy on a select few and excel in them. This leads to greater satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment. When you focus on quality, you eliminate the unnecessary, leaving only what truly matters. Rule number 3, live intentionally. What does this mean, you might ask? Well, intentional living is about making conscious choices, taking actions that reflect the life you want to lead, rather than simply reacting to life as it happens. It's about being the main character in your own story, not a side character in someone else's. In the realm of minimalism, living intentionally aligns perfectly with the principle of simplicity. It's about focusing on what truly matters to you and discarding the rest. It's not about having less, but about making room for more time, more peace, more growth. The benefits of living intentionally are multifold. It reduces stress, increases satisfaction, and brings clarity to your life. It's like navigating a ship with a clear destination in mind, rather than being tossed about by the waves of life's circumstances. Living intentionally means making choices that align with your values and aspirations. Moving on to rule number 4, limit distractions. In our fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. They pull us in different directions, fragment our attention, and leave us feeling overwhelmed. They're like noisy guests at a party, demanding our attention and preventing us from focusing on meaningful conversations. The negative impact of these constant distractions is twofold. Firstly, they prevent us from achieving our goals by stealing our precious time. Secondly, they prevent us from enjoying the present moment, as we're always pulled towards the next shiny object. So how can we limit distractions in daily life? It's simpler than you might think. Start by identifying your main distractions. Is it your phone, social media, noise around you? Once you've identified them, make a conscious effort to reduce or eliminate them. You could set specific times for checking social media, use noise-canceling headphones, or create a quiet space for work or relaxation. By limiting distractions, you can focus on what truly matters. Rule number 5, embrace white space. In design, white space is the unmarked distance between different elements. It's not about emptiness, but about balance and focus. This same principle applies beautifully to life. By embracing white space in our daily routines, we create room for both relaxation and creativity. It's about clearing out the clutter, not just in our physical spaces, but in our mental ones too. It's about giving our minds the space they need to breathe. White space gives your mind a break and allows creativity to flow. Rule number 6, practice gratitude. In the quest for simplicity, it's easy to forget the value of the things we already have. Gratitude is the antidote. It's about acknowledging the good, the bad, the small, and the big things in life. Start your day with a simple thank you to yourself, or jot down 3 things you're grateful for before you sleep. These small acts of gratitude can shift your focus from what's missing to what's already there. Gratitude helps you appreciate what you have instead of constantly wanting more. Rule number 7, simplify relationships. Relationships are an essential part of our lives. They provide us with comfort, support, and joy. But not all relationships are created equal. Some can be draining, causing more harm than good. The minimalist approach teaches us to simplify these relationships. Imagine your social life as a garden. Each relationship is like a plant that needs nurturing, but some plants may be demanding too much of your time and energy without giving much back in return. These are the relationships you need to reconsider. It doesn't mean you should cut people out of your life. Rather, it's about setting boundaries, focusing on quality over quantity. Spend time with those who uplift you, who make you feel valued and loved. When you simplify your relationships, you create space for deeper connections. You reduce the noise, the drama, the stress. And in its place, you find peace, balance, and genuine companionship. Simplifying relationships often means deeper connections and less stress. Rule number 8, adopt a minimalist mindset. This is not just about reducing physical clutter, but also about decluttering your thoughts and goals. A minimalist mindset is about prioritizing, about understanding what is essential and what is not. It's about eliminating the unnecessary so that the necessary can breathe. Consider your mind as a room. If it's filled with too many objects, there's no space to move, to think, to be creative. But when you clear the room, you create an environment that fosters clarity and focus. This is the essence of a minimalist mindset. To develop this mindset, start by identifying what truly matters to you. What brings you joy? What gives your life meaning? Once you have your priorities, it becomes easier to let go of the rest. Remember, minimalism is not about living with less for the sake of less. It's about making room for more time, more peace, more fulfillment. A minimalist mindset is about more than possessions. It's about focusing on what brings value to your life. Rule number 9, be present. In a world that's constantly buzzing with distractions, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, plans, and anxieties. However, the art of minimalism encourages us to break away from this cycle and instead immerse ourselves in the present moment. Mindfulness, the act of being fully aware and engaged in the present, is a cornerstone of minimalist living. It's the conscious decision to slow down, to appreciate the here and now, and to give our undivided attention to the task at hand. So how can we cultivate this mindfulness? It could be as simple as savoring the taste of your morning coffee, taking a moment to breathe in the fresh air, or truly listening when someone talks to you. Remember, it's about quality, not quantity. Being present doesn't mean ignoring the future or forgetting the past. It's about acknowledging them, but choosing to focus on the current moment. Because ultimately, being present allows you to fully engage with your life. And finally, rule number 10, find your own path. Minimalism is not a rigid doctrine. It's a flexible philosophy that accommodates individuality. It's about identifying what truly matters to you, purging the superfluous, and making room for meaningful experiences. Your minimalist journey should reflect your values, your aspirations, and the rhythm of your lifestyle. It could be as simple as decluttering your workspace, or as profound as redefining your life goals. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all in minimalism. Find what works for you. So those are the 10 minimalist rules that can change your life in 2024. Let's take a quick recap. Declutter regularly to maintain a clean and organized living space. Prioritize quality over quantity, investing in fewer but better things. Live intentionally, making every decision with a purpose. Limit distractions to focus on what truly matters. Embrace white space, allowing room for creativity and peace. Practice gratitude, cherishing the simple joys in life. Simplify relationships, fostering deeper connections with fewer people. Adopt a minimalist mindset, reducing physical and mental clutter. Be present, living in the moment rather than dwelling in the past or future. And finally, find your own path, embracing minimalism in a way that best suits you. By implementing these rules, you can bring simplicity, intentionality, and fulfillment into your life. Start your minimalist journey today and see how it can change your life. Thank you for joining us, and here's to a simpler and more fulfilling 2024.
Painted white with tales from